Hey guys, so it is video day, and the video that I'm going to make today is a guide to guinea pig paw care. So what I'm going to be demonstrating is how to clip your guinea pig's nails, take care of foot spurs, and help moisturize your guinea pig's feet. Most guinea pigs that live on wood shavings like mine can get pretty dry feet. No, my guinea pigs don't live on cedar or pine shavings. They live on aspen, and aspen is perfectly safe. Their feet just get pretty dry a little bit more easily. And ground surfaces have not been studied to actually, like ground surfaces or substrate have not been studied to cause what foot spurs are, and those are things that get, they're patches of dry skin on guinea pigs' front feet. All of my girls have had them before. Actually, I'm not really sure if Olive has had them, but I know that right now Gigi and Carrots and Pixie and Olive too, I think, have had some pretty dry feet. So I'm going to show you how to take care of that if your guinea pigs have the same thing. The things that you're going to need are different kinds of nail clippers for clipping your nails, and another thing that I'm going to show you. You can use human nail clippers, like baby nail clippers. If you have rodent nail clippers, like normal small pair of nail clippers, those are best, but if you don't have any of those on hand, these will also work. They won't harm your guinea pig. They do squeeze the nail before they click them, and that shouldn't bother them too much, but these are just ultimately my favorite kind. They're easier to use. Some tweezers, too, if you guys have some of that, and you're going to need some coconut oil. For moisturizing their feet. I got this idea from Guinea Pigs 1, a really good YouTube channel that I love, and I'm sure you guys have probably heard of her before. So you're going to need some coconut oil, and you don't have to do this. No, I'm not bathing my guinea pigs. I just like to soak their feet or rinse the dust and kind of the, like, maybe there's poop stuck to their feet. I want to make sure I rinse that off, and I'm not going to be covering their whole body in water, and I'm not using shampoo. I'm just soaking their feet to loosen the foot spurs and to get some of the residue off. So I'm just using this litter box here. It's a cat litter box, but I use it as my bathtub, and some lukewarm water. It's pretty warm, but it's not too warm. And yeah, I have a towel underneath, but I'm also going to get another towel for drying off their feet and their belly. I'm just going to be using a dish or hand towel. I'm only trying to get their feet wet. I'm going to fill this up with water, like only a little bit of water, just about maybe that much, just to get their feet wet. I'm probably going to add a little bit more. And you want to make sure the water isn't too cold or too warm, so that should be good just to get their feet wet. And their underbelly is going to get pretty wet, but I will make sure to dry them off. If your guinea pigs get a chill from being wet, that's really dangerous, so you have to make sure you dry them off. But they're not going to get too wet, so I think I'm good. Good that they're not going to get a chill, good that I don't need to... Not good that I don't need to dry them off. Okay, this is confusing, let's just start. We're going to start with Pixie here, and she has pretty dry feet. She does get foot spurs a lot, but I don't think she has them right now. Paw here does look like it's in the process of making foot spurs. It doesn't really look like that on camera, but it is pretty dry and crackly, and this one's pretty bad too. If you're wondering why it has that black spot right there and the rest is red, that's just because that's her natural skin color. Just to like rinse the dust off, just to get some of the residue off, I'm just gonna slowly put her in the water. And Pixie is one of the guinea pigs that don't like going in water, even if it's just her feet. The ones that really that are tolerant are Carrots and Olive. They're pretty good with it, but Pixie isn't really good. So usually you can put a towel down if you don't want your guinea pigs to slip, but I think it's okay for now. Oh my gosh. It's important to have a towel if you are doing this on the carpet. Okay, I don't think I need to soak Pixie's feet too much because she's being pretty She's not being very cooperative, so we're just gonna get right into moisturizing the feet. Now why is she going in there again? Pixie, you're so funny. Now she's on my arm. She's so cute. When the coconut oil comes in, and I'm just going to use a little bit of that and put it on her paw pad. I have Pixie leaning against my legs. I'm just sitting down on my carpet right now. She is usually the only one that kind of tolerates being in this position, so that's pretty helpful. I spread some coconut oil on her paws just to make sure they're nice and moisturized, and I'm going to do that with the back paws too. So I've put the coconut oil on her front paws, and now to get her back paws, I have her leaning up against my chest here. So I have some coconut oil, just a little bit on my finger, and now I'm just going to spread it around gently to make sure, well, yeah, I just want her feet to be nice and moisturized. And as I said, guinea pigs can't get foot spurs on their back feet, but I want to make sure that these ones are nice and moisturized also. So there we go. I'm going to show you how to clip the nails. So if you haven't done this before, well then think of this as a tutorial, or you can get some help from your vet. So you're going to need some of the nail clippers that I showed you earlier. And if your guinea pig has clear nails, like Pixie here, she has the white nails, so you can see there is a red piece inside the nail, and that's called the quick. That's the blood vessel that runs through the nail. If you cut it, it will bleed, but you can use something like styptic powder or cornstarch or flour to stop the bleeding. And it won't cause too much pain to your guinea pig. They won't hate you forever if you do it, but they will get pretty mad, so you just have to be careful not to cut the quick. And you're just going to cut the tips off. And usually the back nails get a bit more long than the front nails. So these new ones need to be trimmed a bit more often. And if you're wondering, yes, I have cut through the quick a couple times before. Like not right in the middle, but kind of like just where it starts, so it only caused like a little bit of bleeding. And one time I cut too far and Pixie's nail got like kind of broken, so that was a mistake. But if you make a mistake, then you learn from it, so you don't do it next time. So I'm just going to repeat the same for her front legs. Actually, usually the nails won't be too long, and I'm going to wait until these get a little bit longer so I can cut them, because Pixie is pretty jumpy, and if I cut too far, then yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next piggies. To make sure that Pixie is nice and dry, I'm just going to rub her a little bit. Hi Pixie, you're so cute. I blanket in her cage, so I'm pretty sure she'll probably just relax in there. And there's also a cuddle cup upstairs, so she might go up there too. Shaking, it's so cute. It has some small foot spurs on this foot, and the other one is looking pretty dry, so I'm just going to soak that. Carrots is one of the guinea pigs that really likes to relax in the tub. She likes to have the towel over her, and if I take it off, she tries to go back out, but she likes it over her, and Olive is being really loud with her water bottle. Now, if you have a guinea pig like Carrots and they have black or brown nails, and you can't see the quick, make sure to just take off the very edge, because you're not really aware of where the quick is at. Okay, so I just finished clipping Carrots' nails, and I put some coconut oil on her feet, and she's good to go. Changed out the water, and I made the level really low, so Carrots' belly actually did not get wet this time. And if you're wondering if that looked pretty rough when I put her away, Carrots struggles when she's about to go back on the ground, so yeah. Okay, so I didn't really soak Gigi's feet, I just kind of put them in the water real quick, and Gigi has such long hair, this is a bit harder to do. But to take off the foot spurs, I know, sorry Gigi, you just want to take some tweezers or nail clippers, and very gently you're going to peel it off of the skin. This won't cause your guinea pig any pain, so don't worry, it's just a patch of dry, dead skin. here's my tweezers. And I'm just going to kind of take it off of the foot a little bit. Just kind of peel it, loosen it. And then I'm going to take, whoops, that's when Gigi's kind of had enough. But we're not done yet, so just going to take the nail clippers. And using only the tips, you're just going to very slowly pry it, and you're just going to snip it off. You want to make sure that you don't hit the guinea pig's skin on their foot, because that will cause them pain and bleeding, so be careful. And this is kind of hard to do. Okay, so I just ended up taking the human nail clippers, these ones here, and I just snipped it right off. Gigi has had enough, and I'm going to clip her nails and put on some coconut oil, so I will record when I'm done here. So the guinea pigs have gone nuts. They kind of ruined their hay box. Okay. So I finished Gigi's coconut oil and the nail clipping, and so yeah, they're all good, they're all dry, they have some nice feet. I'm not going to do Olive's paws this time because she's pretty jumpy, and her paws aren't that bad, so I don't need to do that this time. So anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please hit the like button, and please hit the subscribe and the bell to turn on notifications so you never miss a video from us. Anyway guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!